Alright guys, so here we go again. Today we're going to do frogs. I already moved Echo to his new cage because I was kind of worried about it getting hot being in a tank, so I got him an actual cage. But today we're going to take Echo's 20-gallon tank and we are going to make it into a 20-gallon frog tank. So got all kinds of supplies, all kinds of goodies. I'll show you all here in a minute, and then we'll go from there. And yes, got some stuff going on here today. I got bit by a spider. Got a mark on my head there. I got a mark here. I got a mark there. And the eye, yeah, was super red, but it's better. It's been almost a week. But got myself bit by a spider. I was out doing the Weiss rose bushes, and that's the only thing we can think of because I've got all kinds of stuff going on. But anyways, besides that, like I said, I'll show you Echo's new setup here in a second, and then I'll show you what I got going on here. And guys, we're gonna make a 20-gallon long Texas toad tank. That'll work. Otherwise, here we go again, guys. And here's Echo's old tank. This is gonna be perfect. Already got the metal lid. The LED light strip will still work just fine and dandy. Those are the old frog tanks, the small ones, little 5-gallon tanks, which we'll use for something else. Even though I got bit by a spider, I'd like to have some more spiders. But about to clean this out. One of my other videos said, well, this stuff just smells awesome. Joys of having a mouse. But we did pick up a couple succulents, couple plants, you know, because we're gonna do this one right this time. Dollar Tree, gotta love Dollar Tree. A bag of rocks, $1. So I spent $3 in rocks, which I've got rocks. You know, this is what I'm gonna clean the rocks out with. These sticks I got from out in the field working. These are going to be for, oh, give me a minute, tree frogs. That's going to be another video. We're going to do the tree frogs, and we're really just going to hook them up. I've got one big stick in there, which y'all seen before, but we're going to make this a jungle gym for them. So, but anyways, let's show you Echo real quick. Echo's tank. I don't have to worry about him being hot. Air gets through here all the way around. So, but we have his house with his paper towels, which he's already made him a little hole. His ladder, everything's still in here. But what's cool about this is I have more room. I can hang stuff up here now. He's got a bigger water bowl. And there he is right there. Hey, Echo. Over there snacking. Tell me he's not the prettiest, the fancy mouse you ever seen in your whole entire life. But yeah, got him all set up. I mean, what's kind of neat is he can actually climb on this now. So he's already tried to stick his little fat head through, and he couldn't make it. So that was a good sign. I was a little worried about it. All right, best buy ever. Dollar General for $1. Swept out this whole entire tank. Got it all thrown away. And yes, I'm watching videos about frogs. I'm telling you guys, I love frogs. Got the rocks all washed off already. And I believe this was like $2 or $3 at the Dollar General. That just makes such a good rock cleaner. And I guess I forgot to tell you guys, Hellfire and Sunflower are actually in here. You can see all the little tunnels they've dug. But I'm going to leave them alone. I've already upset them enough moving them. So they're just going to hang out in there until I'm done. So we're getting there. You know what I'm going to do next. If you see any of my videos, what I use to wipe this stuff down, it's vinegar and water time. So, oh, and just think about being at the Dollar General. These are live plants, but at the Dollar General they have fake versions of these that look just as real. So if I can't keep these alive, we're going fake. I'm just saying, because you know me, I love artificial. All right, right, helpful tip. The 3 bags was not enough to cover the bottom, so you probably want to go for 4 bags, which is going to cost you $4 at the Dollar Tree. But luckily I had some left over. Went and washed some of them. And that should give us a good even layer. So yeah, that looks about right. Got some pea gravel in there. That ain't gonna hurt nothing. Just add to it. So, anyways, what we're doing here, layer of gravel. We're going to put some of this screen that I have here. We're going to cut it to size, fit it all the way across here, and then we'll do the substrate on top, and then we'll go from there. So we'll show you that here in a second. Oh, forgot to tell you, someone joined the party. Axel, what's up, homie? He said, let me play with my toys and leave me alone. Love you, dude. Alright guys, so we're going to use some of that Eco Earth that I had left over. I'm going to put it in our bucket. We're going to dechlorinate it and let it expand and let it get all nice and wet. I don't know how much I'm going to use yet, but yeah, got to go ahead and do this. It's good stuff, guys. Zoom Ed, not sponsored. Would be nice. Alright, looks like I'm just going to get a chunk off over here. So we'll see how much that makes. We don't need a whole bunch because I'm going to mix it with dirt, so we'll just see what happens. We'll get our dechlorinator and just probably overdid that, but you know what? I'd rather have too much than not enough. Yeah, we'll fill up the bucket and let it soak. Alright, got enough water in it. We're going to let that soak and see what happens. You can see it's already falling apart. But we'll let that expand and I'll show you what it looks like here in a little bit. And while we're inside, there's my Didymus with a roly-poly on her back. Nah, that's my baby. But anyways, we're taking these guys out, like I said before, out of these 5-gallon tanks. We're putting them in at 20-gallon long, but we're putting all 3 of them together. They're all the same size, so they can't eat each other. But who wants to live alone? You know? I just feel like it's prison. And I'll keep an eye on them, make sure they do okay, but... Well, I love that frog. I saved her out of some chemical a long time ago, when she was half this size. But yeah, I just want to make them a really badass house. And I mean, that hide's going to be in there. I've got another hide. I bought another little coconut, fake coconut looking one today. Just going to hook it up. I want them to be happy. So that's my goal in life. And guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I learned all this stuff from YouTube. Where's all my literature? I mean, I have literature on these things that I read up on. Hey, Flash. You're so pretty. But yeah, I got books and books and books I read. I don't know where they are right now, guys. But, you know, so now we're going to have spider tank, frogs, lizards. And that's the tank I'm going to redo. Put smaller, longer sticks in there. Like I said, it'll be another video. But they're getting bigger. Everything else looks good. Goblin King doing some sideways swimming. But guys, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm learning day by day, every day. And when I need to learn something, I do it. I YouTube it, I read on it, do whatever I gotta do. The internet's a wonderful thing these days. So, my hoggle. So, but I'll get out of here. I was just wanting to explain what was going on. Alright, I went ahead and put them in here with Didymus. So that's going to be Hellfire. And that's going to be Sunflower. And then Didymus with the roly-poly still chilling on her back. So, because this is going to be a 2-day project, guys. So, why not let them hang out in here? I'm going to get that water bowl filled up and let them do their thing in here and kind of get to know each other. All right, we put our block in. It was about that thin, way long, whatever. Look at that thing now. That thing done swelled up. So even a little bit gives you a whole bunch. I mean, you can just take this stuff and I did add too much water, but you know what? It's okay. It happens because you can just add more to it. So, or you can wring it out, whatever's clever. But pretty cool stuff. Can't beat it. All right. So we've got our rock layer down. And as you can see here, we've got that net. We kind of left it up there a little bit. But all this is going to do, all this little screen or whatever, this is going to keep the substrate from mixing with the rocks. I've just learned this recently, and I just think it's cool. And it's a drainage layer is what they're calling it. So the excess water will drip down here and then eventually evaporate. It was like smart thinking, you know? But we'll do enough of the substrate, which is done. I mixed some, what's it called? Just some of my dirt in here with some moss and everything. Just mixed it up real good. Put a good layer of that so we can do our plants. We've got 3 different hides, a water bowl, which I do need to buy another water bowl. I didn't realize I didn't have a second big water bowl because I want one a little deeper than that. And yeah, I just want this thing to be amazing. Oh yeah, and I bought one of them soaking rags that you soak and it gets bigger, and it's Batman. They didn't have the Flash, so I settled for Batman. So, but yep, got all the good toys out and everything, and we're just rocking and rolling, guys. But like I said, this is going to be a 2-day project, so Axel and I'll see y'all in the morning. Right, cutie pie? Tell me he's not the cutest thing in the whole wide world. So, but all right, guys, until the morning, we'll get this full of substrate and plants and all the good stuff and go at it. All right, so I haven't gone to bed yet. Anyways, I did add more substrate, so it is a little bit deeper. It just wasn't enough for me. And that way, when we take the soil out of these, there'll be enough room to put the roots in and everything. 'Cause you don't want to put their soil in there because you can see right there, there's fertilizer in here, guys. We don't want our toads to, you know, get into any of that. So we'll clean all that off real good tomorrow, and we'll find out where we want everything. And, you know, got a little David the Gnome and a little David the Gnome door and just neat little things to put in there. So, and again, watching YouTube, watching the Turtle Girl. If y'all ain't checked her out, go check her out. She's pretty interesting to watch. I've learned a lot from her with my turtles. Sorry for the laughter. But yeah, check him out. Unless we're gonna walk over there and he's gonna run off. Yep, going. Anyways, but yeah, Turtle Girl's good to watch, guys. Y'all should check her out. But all right, now we're going to bed. He's already passed out. He's done. He's got his duck and he's out cold. So I'm tired. It's about midnight, and I'm gonna call it a night. See you in the morning. All right, good morning. It is the next morning. We're gonna finish this tank today. Don't feel like wearing a hat today. It hurts for some reason. All right in here. So, not gonna sit here and whine and complain about that though. But let's get up close and personal with Didymus, Hellfire, and Sunflower. So, why not introduce you to you guys up close and personal and just show you how beautiful they are. So, wish me luck here. Didymus is gonna be really good, and watch her not be good today. But Hellfire, my smallest one, she is a jumper. She's crazy. And Sunflower is
yeah, she's a jumper. But hey, they're frogs. So let's get at it. Let's introduce you guys, up close and personal to them, and then we'll go finish the tank after the coffee, of course. All right, we'll start off with them in here. Hellfire, Sunflower, and Didymus. So let's go with Didymus. All right, pretty lady. Oh, yeah. But this is Didymus, my first frog. And I just love her. She's what got all this started. Yeah, you gonna take off on me? Yep. So I'm gonna take off. I don't want to be over out here. You can't jump in my coffee. But they've got the prettiest eyes. She's got some pretty markings. And what's cool is her markings are just being more prominent the bigger she gets. So we'll bring out Hellfire next, because Hellfire is actually a little bit bigger than when I first got Didymus. Let's get some of that frog booty in there. But yep, this is Didymus. This is where it all started. And guys, I keep saying toads and frogs and all that stuff. I believe they're toads. I don't know. Like I said, I'm still learning. I just know I love them, and that's all that matters. Alright, yeah, we're going crazy next. You ain't called Hellfire for no reason. But, come here, sweet pea. I know, you're crazy. You're crazy. Get back over here. Yeah, she's gonna be. She or he is gonna be a crazy one. She's always had more energy than the rest of them. No, I can't let you go because I can't let you hurt yourself. But this is Hellfire. Okay, here. We'll put you back in here because you crazy, and we'll talk about you in here. Hellfire was found by my daughter at her boyfriend's place, and let's see, I think the cat was chasing it or something. I don't remember, but I mean it was about to be food. But yep, this is about, I think a little bit smaller than this is how I found Didymus, and she was underneath the spill tray. And when I moved that spill tray, chemical went everywhere, and she just got doused. So I brung her home to make her better, to clean her up, and all that good stuff, and just had her ever since. All right, Hellfire, you're crazy. You're definitely crazy, baby doll, but we love you because you're crazy. Let's get Sunflower, see how she does. Sunflower is also a jumper, but she's a climber too. She likes to climb on things. But I mean, her yellow and her skin, I know where you're going, that's why I put this up. Her yellow and her eyes are just absolutely beautiful. But yep, these are the three that are going together in the 20-gallon long. I think they're going to be just fine. So they were all together last night and all burrowed around each other. So, and they all eat good. Where are you going, my love? This is my daughter's sister's frog, Sissy. We call her Sissy. I call her sister. Whatever's clever. Look at them markings. And you guys tell me, these frogs or these toads? You let me know. You're being crazy. You're doing the splits. I tend to think they're toads because These guys were found where there was no water whatsoever. We're here in the middle of the desert. And they got shorter legs for shorter, jumps and all that good stuff. So, all right, cool. Here, baby doll, come say bye. All right, pretty lady. Which I call them all ladies. I don't know if they're ladies or not, but get back in the water. We're just doing a little soaking. I wanted them to look all pretty for you guys. So, all right, good. And we're going with toads. Hopefully I'll say toads now. We'll let them go crazy. We'll put the lid back on them so they don't get, kind of let them calm down a little bit. They're not going to stay in the water all day. We're going to put some dirt in there. Because, don't want to get them too cold. Soaking's good, but, you guys can get these guys a little too cold. So, let's go finish y'all's house. Alright. We're going to call that done. Did have an extra plant, but I'll put that in Tex Wink's tank, my other toads. But mossed all around the plants. Got a hide. Got a water dish. David the Gnome. David the Gnome's door. Another plant. Another hide. Another plant. So, and the substrate with the rocks and the screen and all that stuff. So, I think it come out quite nice. But I just figured that would just be too much because these frogs are going to grow, guys. Especially now they're in a bigger tank. They got room to grow. And they probably won't use it. Thank you, Axel. We all needed to hear that. Sorry. He's mad, even though he just ate breakfast. But anyways, yeah. They got room to grow. They probably won't use the hides. There he goes again. But they're there if they want to use them. Oh, and someone's hanging out enjoying the sunshine. So, let's add some frogs. Alright guys, we have frogs. Hellfire, Didymus, and Sunflower. Looks like Didymus is going to go ahead and burrow herself down. As for Hellfire, the Sunflower is just kind of sitting there. But guys, I am rather pleased how this turned out. They've got plenty of room, even if they don't even like each other. They got plenty of room to stay away from each other. Plenty of room to grow. Yep. So we're just going to burrow ourselves down because we don't want to be played with no more. So we'll let them do their thing, but we still have to move this tank back inside. So time to find a home for it. Oh, there goes Sunflower. Alright everybody, it's done. Looks like I need to clean the glass a little bit. But it's where it needs to be. Their water dish is filled up. They're buried in the same spots they buried themselves in. But yeah. And what's cool? Got my lights with remote. But anyways guys, I hope everybody enjoyed it. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but you know what? I enjoyed doing it. Hope you all enjoyed it too. Until next time.